Superman issue 7 sees Clark reunited with his son John, who since he last saw him has grown into a 17-year-old. Clark asks how he has aged when it's only been 3 weeks, but John says for him it's been 7 years and all that time he's been trying to get back home. John says that they were both on Jor-El's ship and it fell into a black hole, which transported them all the way across the galaxy, meaning his trek back was long and arduous. The two go to see Lois, who is just as shocked to see her teenage son as Clark was, but also very happy to see him again. The couple want to know what John's adventures were, so they get John to start from the beginning of his story and tell them everything. John regales them with the tale of himself and Lois joining Jor-El on his massive ship, which will cater to all of John's needs and wants to grow as a man. They aren't long on the ship when the Dominators attack. Not wasting any time, Jor and John leave to deal with them as Lois realizes that she made a huge mistake coming into deep space. Jor and John finish off the Dominators and return to Lois, who has since donned her husband's old supersuit. John finds his mother wearing the suit hilarious as Jor reveals that the Dominators were headed for Earth, so they just save Superman some trouble. In need of some food, the trio head to a nearby galactic planet, where Lois learns that the House of El symbol makes her a type of royalty to thousands of Denzians thanks to being married to Superman. As John tries to get some food, Lobo finds him, recognizing him as Superman's son. John demands to be called Superboy, but Lobo says that no one ever told him that he is a man when he decides to be, and it won't just be handed to him like John expects. As Lobo leaves, the people swarm Lois, wanting her to help them. One person manages to tell Lois and Jor of a child slave ring on Daxam. Heading to the planet, Jor lets John loose on the base, letting him free the children and stop the slave ring. Upon returning to the ship, Lois tells him that she is going to use the pod to head home, since after seeing John standing up for himself and for everyone and saving these slaves, she knows she doesn't need to be there anymore. John says that his mother was right to leave, since once she did, he discovered just how bad Jor-El is, and the reason he has returned to Earth is to tell his father that they need to stop the insane Kryptonian. Superman issue 7 was a pretty okay issue that I know is going to be absolutely hated by a lot of people, since it didn't immediately tell you why John Kent is now a 17-year-old boy. If people can be patient, however, the story will unfold over this arc. They aren't just going to tell you exactly why in part 1. That would take away the suspense and everything. Although people won't be patient, as proven by the comments on my last 3 videos of this series, and even on this very video you're watching now. What I didn't like about this issue was Lois's reasonings for going into space kind of suddenly changed. Like, first when we saw her go into space in Man of Steel, she went there to write a story. She was chasing the story. But this issue makes it look like she was there to sort of protect her son or look after her son, since the reason she left was because she didn't need to do that anymore. She also seemed pretty surprised by how Superman is seen on other worlds, even though she would already know how he is viewed by other planets. It's almost like Bendis forgot, just like how he forgot how to write people as people, since the characters throughout this issue talk in weird sentences again, something he hasn't done since that Man of Steel miniseries. Lobo's appearance, however, was pretty fun, and it's always fun to see him interact with the Superman family characters. I'm going to give this issue a 5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.